Helpful things on Wednesday. And, okay, what am I saying? This is the series where I teach you helpful things on Rubik's Cubes on Wednesday, and since it's called Helpful Things on Wednesday, because there's no good This is the series on Wednesday where I teach you helpful things on different Rubik's Cubes on Wednesday, and since there's not really a good alliteration for Wednesday, it's just helpful things on Wednesday. A lengthy explanation. Okay, today in this helpful things on Wednesday, we're going to be focusing on whenever the corner is in its slot and the edge is somewhere else. So let's do it. So the first one that I have set up here is when you have the corner and then the edge is right here. And it's unfortunate because you can't do, like in the first helpful things on Wednesday, you can't do this case because it'll just put it in backwards. So instead, you actually have to come up with something a little more crafty, and I think what I have is pretty good. So you're actually going to do it like this, and I'm sure a lot of people do this, but this is the way that I do it for sure. So you're going to put this in the back or in the front, doesn't matter, but in the back works better, and then you're just going to go like this. You're going to do an R2, U, R2, U prime, R2, and it's going to solve your pair into this back slot. Like that. Pretty good pair. Okay, so this next one I have is when I'm just going to show a bunch of the different ways that you can insert this edge whenever it's in the top layer, just lingering around. So this first way is pretty simple, just the beginner's method way. But there's actually a better way that you can do it that I'm going to show you right now. But just so you remember, the beginner's method way is you pair it up and then you insert it. This is the way that I would recommend doing it. So this is how I'm going to do it. This is how you do it. So you do a wide move, so it's kind of like doing keyholes. So you're going to do a wide move, insert this edge, and then do a wide move back. It's a lot better than doing that algorithm. Just to show you, it's pretty fast. That was pretty bad though, versus that, which is not as good. So that's one, and then the next one I'll just set up right now because it's pretty easy. It's when it's here. Can't really do that, so instead you just do regular keyhole with the D's. So you do the D, insert it, D. Perfect. And then from the back here, I would probably do the same thing with the keyhole, wide move, insert, wide move, and then lastly here in the back, D move, insert, D move. So it's basically just it's keyhole all the way. And they're all pretty good, so I'm going to say use keyhole for that case most of the time. Okay, so the problem is you can't do keyhole when you have all your pairs solved. So what are you going to do? Well, I used to just do keyhole and then solved what it gave me, but that's not very good. So instead, you're going to have to be a little more creative. So when it's like this, just do the beginner's method way. It's not going to kill you. Just takes a little bit of time. But when you're facing this way or this way, same solution, then I would recommend doing something like this. So you're going to go boom, take that pair out, move the white edge into the top layer, move that over, move the edge up, and then you're just going to put everything back like that. So it's a pretty fast thing, I think. So let's just do it again. Pretty fast, and it's good for last slot. Pseudo slotting is it's a multi-slotting technique where you can actually solve two pairs at once. I use it sometimes, and so I'm going to go over it in this video. So, the way pseudo slotting works is you're going to have a corner and an edge that are solved, but there are two pieces that they need are not solved. And so you can solve this by basically putting in the pieces that they need. So this one needs an edge, this one needs a corner. And so what you're going to do is you're just going to solve this edge in this corner. So you're going to do a D move. Make sure you're doing the D move away from the other piece, not towards it. Make sure you don't want them to be paired up. So do the D move away, and then you're just going to solve the two pieces that you need to solve. So like this. You're just going to solve it like a regular F2L pair, like that, and then do a D move back, and that should solve both of your pairs.